Hey everyone, this time I thought I'd put together a quick Spark tips video kind of thing and see how it does. As I said, I just started Spark recently before the holidays and have done pretty well. Came up with some tips of my own and thought I'd share. I'm sure people already know these, but for anyone who's just interested and, also like the background scenery of Las Vegas whenever I can actually record it. I figured I'd share it on my TikTok here. So just in case I didn't mention, I work full time from home. So I have a full time job and I actually do Spark part time early in the mornings between 6 to 9. And then in the evenings, when I want to, between like 5:30 to 9:30 earlier, if I feel like I want to get back home to my dog quicker and things that I need to do. So back to the tips. The first tip, which is a two-parter, get yourself a grocery foldable cart as you saw there, and a cooler bag, at least one. I now have two because I realize I prefer to have multiple orders in my trunk if I can, and also be able to keep them cool. So without any worry about mixing up bags or anything like that. So as you see here, I have multiple orders here in cooler bags, nice and safe. Don't have to worry about anything. And you can also have more orders in your back seat as well with another cooler bag if you want to buy it. But get yourself a foldable cart because you're going to need it for those long walks within apartment communities. And the items you purchase will be heavy. It'll be bulk items such as large waters and things like that. So save your back and your time and get yourself a grocery foldable cart. So that's tip number one. Tip two is an iPhone portable charger, as you saw there. Get yourself one of those because it will save you whenever you're in store and you need to charge your phone because your battery will drain from the shopping visits, the shopping trips, and using your car charger is not the best. So save yourself energy and not being unnecessarily going home early due to your phone dying by getting yourself an external charger. Tip three, as you see here, is airplane mode. You can utilize airplane mode if you didn't know whenever your phone doesn't have service and you're trying to complete a delivery in a community that has no service. So definitely turn on airplane mode whenever you need to when you don't have service. The app will finish the order, the delivery, and there won't be any issues. Tip four is mostly just general information about these curbside large orders that you can pick up and make a decent amount of money. I say decent because you have to calculate the mileage to, the money that they're offering here. As you see, it could be a lot of stops for over an hour. And that's a rough estimate of how much time it might take you because you might just consider you could be stuck within certain apartment communities, let's say order 3 or 4 because you're having trouble getting through the gate of the apartment complex. So the orders could take longer to drop off. And once you decide to do it, you have to drop them all off. You can't quit halfway through. This is just some of what the orders look like when I have received them. They could be onesies, which is nice, but you still end up in some interesting, potentially scary areas and you still have to make the drop off. So consider your safety, consider the mileage, consider the distance, and consider if it's worth the money for you. It is good money. I tend to do these about once a week because that's all I can handle. Also, it's not great for your car, constantly turning off your car on and off. And the next thing is that sometimes these bigger curbside orders do get canceled. I don't know why when you get there. This has happened a couple of times. And then the orders still show up on the app. So keep in mind the orders sometimes do get canceled. So you might waste your time going there. But you are paid something for the cancellation. I don't recall what I was paid a couple times when this happened, but you are paid something. Also keep in mind with these curbside, bulk visits, trips, you will be going really far distances. You will be, driving to sketchy areas, maybe apartments, communities you don't feel safe. So just be aware of that. I do see a lot of couples doing this now. I'm by myself and I'm fine. I can handle myself, but just be aware of your own safety when you're in these areas and decide if curbside is right for you. I only do it once a week because I like to know where I'm going. And when you get these bulk orders, you don't really know where you're going. But the last tip, as you saw there, is just take care of your health. I realized how puffy my face was recently after the holidays when I had worked a lot of long hours doing part-time Spark and full-time my job, as well as traveling for my job. So just make sure you take care of your health. I now have to get back to the gym more often, which I haven't been doing because I've been doing Spark at night. And I like to go to the gym at night. So make everything a priority that's important to you. But yeah, have fun sparking. And I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully you enjoyed this and, got something out of it.